everybody, and welcome into another episode of A Walk with the Warhawks. As always, today's show is presented by Raising Cane's, located on South Clark Street, right here in South Abilene. Don't forget to get some chicken at Raising Cane's. It's a new year. We got a guest today. Walk with the Warhawks is back for 2022. Our guest today from men's basketball, senior Remy Minor. Remy, welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
All right, so we're right here in your locker room. Are you ready to go and take a walk?
Let's go.
All right, we'll just go right around the gym here, but let's just start by talking about this basketball team. It's been an interesting year so far. We've played a lot of teams, and it seems like this team could beat anybody on any given day. We've got the talent. It's just a matter of putting it all together. So how would you assess that so far?
This year, I would say it is what we make it. It's all about putting a complete game together because, like you said, we can beat anybody that we play. It's all about, do we want to make that extra push to finish out the games? Because every game we're in it till about 3 minutes and just completing it.
Yeah, absolutely. It's kind of been that way so far, and you know it's kind of exciting that now we've played 3 of the hardest teams in the conference. 3 of our 5 losses in conference play have been against the top 3 teams, all of which are either been ranked or being considered for ranking. So we've played some high-level opponents. This week you get 2 that are at the bottom of the standings right now. We're all kind of fighting for positioning. Everybody's kind of alive. Everybody's got at least 2 wins, so it's very interesting. You got Sol Ross on Thursday, Howard Payne on Saturday. What's your mindset going into these games?
With these 2 games, this is really where we put our mindset in completing games to the test. So these games, we really want to focus on putting everything together so we can build on and make a building process to where we do complete and start to move up in the rankings.
Yeah, it's right around that time in the season where everybody's kind of in the thick of it, and we're a little less than halfway through, so getting through this first half of the season, the second half is really going to be big. But Remy, I want to talk about you individually and how you got to McMurry. You're from Chicago, Illinois. That's where you were born, but you come to McMurry by way of Houston, so just talk about your journey a little bit and how you got here.
Born in Chicago, like you said, been back and forth with my grandfather, my mom, everything. Really, me getting here was big decision on me and my mom. Fell in love with Coach Yates, which was here last year, a great coach. He was really the glue guy to get me here. And meeting Coach Pick, me and Coach Pick, like, we built a bond that was like unmatched. So, and Coach Pick is really more like a mentor. He's a great guy, a great man. So it was really easy from there.
It's an interesting staff, a great group of guys, and Rob Yates, who was here last year, still a friend of our program, and you know it's good to know that he has a Houston connection and that helped you out. But it's cool to meet somebody that's been in different cities and has moved around a little bit. Your grandfather's a big part of that, but we're just glad you're here in Abilene.
Yes, sir.
All right, well, Remy, are you ready for rapid fire?
Let's go rapid fire.
Let's do it. All right, Remy, it's time for rapid fire. I've got my sheet here because I got to make sure I ask these questions correctly because these are the hard-hitting questions. Are you ready?
Got you. I'm ready.
All right, first question. Where did the name Remy come from?
Remy is short for my middle name, Remington.
Okay.
Remington is really, we got it from, it was a TV show, and I think it was a detective, my mom told me, Remington Steele.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, it was like a detective, and she was like, I like Remington. And then my dad's name is also Terrence. His middle name is Robin.
Okay.
So it's still TRM following after my dad's.
So you keep the initials, but you go by the middle name.
Gotcha.
Fun fact, I also go by my middle name, and my dad's first name is David, so we got something in common, Remy. Very cool to know. All right, who's your favorite sports teams?
My favorite sports teams, I would say the Bulls,
Okay.
the Chiefs, the Warriors, and the Blackhawks.
So a lot of it's random, right?
Yeah.
Some of it's like the Chicago tie,
Yeah.
and some of it's just teams you like randomly along the way.
Yeah.
Okay, very cool. Who's an athlete that you model your game after?
Chris Paul, TJ Ford.
TJ Ford.
Yeah.
Wow.
My mentor.
And you were born what, 1999?
1999.
But still got to watch a little bit of TJ Ford back
Got to
in the
watch
day.
a little bit of it. Got to watch a little bit of it. When I go home, that's where I spend most of my time at, like with TJ. So got to grow up watching him, see him evolve as a person was cool.
Some of my favorite teams to watch growing up were him and Michael Redd playing together on the Bucks.
Ooh.
Those were some fun teams. Watching him just dish it to Redd, who would make the threes. And TJ was a great player, so very good answer. Okay, so right before we did this interview, actually in the middle of it, your mom FaceTimed you. I thought that was really funny, and it kind of made me think of this question because I'm sure when you go home, your mom probably has some good cooking, right?
Yeah.
So what's your favorite meal that your mom makes for you?
Okay, so look, my mom can really throw down, right? So, but the thing that she like loves to make the most when I get back, she loves to make like sweets. So like her brownies are crazy.
Woo!
And then she's big on like, she got this thing, pineapple upside down biscuits. It's like the cake, but it's really like the biscuit form.
Like the consistency's biscuit?
Yeah, it's nice.
Pineapple.
She puts it at the bottom of the pan with a cherry, and she glazes it with honey at the top. It's cold.
Do you think she could cook for the team and maybe include like the broadcast and SID team?
Wait, I give her a call.
Okay, very good. And apparently she's called you. Remy, do you have any siblings?
Yes, I have a sister that's my age. I have a younger brother that you see around me all the time. And I have 2 younger baby sisters.
Okay, so a lot of siblings.
Yeah.
Does it get kind of confusing sometimes having so many?
Little bit.
Understood. Remy, what's your favorite thing about McMurry?
I just like the culture. The people that are around here, genuine good people. They want to see you succeed and they do anything to help you, really.
That's very good. I remember you came to me with an idea of doing a podcast so that everybody could meet the great people in McMurry. So obviously that's had an impact on you.
Yes.
All right. Well, Remy, good luck the rest of the season. We thank you for taking time to join us on A Walk with the Warhawks, and best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, fans, tune in next week for another episode of A Walk with the Warhawks. For Remy Minor, I'm Mike Ezekiel.